Hi, welcome to How to D&D. My name is Fred Wheeler and I am going to show you my map book. I'm on my phone, so it's probably going to be a little bit, well, it's not going to be as good. It's going to be moving around, jiggling around. I'm going to do my best to hold the camera still, but I thought you might be interested in seeing what I do with my time. I don't really write adventures anymore, but I do draw maps, and that's really where I draw my homebrew ideas from, is drawing maps. So this map is a castle yard or courtyard. It's from an adventure that Anne ran, who was dungeon mastering for me. And yes, it's got a stone golem in the middle, and that really messed us up bad. A whole lot of trees around it. I drew this. This is just an old prison. Nothing particularly complicated. This is a sheriff's office, which I think is from... either I made it up, or it's from an adventure that Simon Abbott, who was dungeon mastering, ran for us. This is the Oracle's Well. This Oracle's Well is taken from a movie called The Golden Voyages of Sinbad, I believe so. And it's a basic layout that I remember seeing in the movie, so I thought I would draw it. This is a dungeon complex. Just has sort of the basic areas you might find in a dungeon. This here is dungeon cells. This is from Anne's campaign when she was dungeon mastering. Got birds in the background. I'm in New Zealand, so this place is full of birds, so bird calls and bird sounds and so forth, it's kind of common. This is Nightstone Village. This is from the Storm King's Thunder adventure. Simon Abbott was running this for me, and I thought we would draw, well, I would draw the map, so we had a basic idea of the layout of the place because it was quite complicated. So you can see my map might not necessarily be exactly identical to the book because it's based on what I remember. This is the Nightstone Inn, levels 1 and 2. We ran through that and I drew that up as we went. This is a pyramid complex. I took the idea from Google, so I looked on Google and I found a layout for an old pyramid complex. This is the outside area, not the interior area. This is an owlbear cave. I put here 2 layers, owlbear layers, a larder, an underground bog, and like a bone chamber where they leave all their leftovers after they've eaten the stuff. This is a prison area. It doesn't really make an awful lot of sense, but I put the things that I thought I wanted in there. It has a gallery of traps at the very beginning. So yes. This is taken from an adventure called Revenge of the Giants. This is the Wizard's Portal Tower. So this is the the portal is here. We've got 4 stone golems, should I say, surrounding as protection. And there's a bridge that leads to it and a tower here, which you can only access via teleporting from a particular location. This is Star Island. Star Island is one of my favourite maps. I don't know, I haven't actually used it, but I've labelled it with beaches, boulders, a temple, forests. It's even got a swamp. And yeah, if you're doing an ocean voyage sort of adventure, kind of helpful. This is just a basic, simple barn that I drew up when Simon was running a game for us. Trading post, same sort of thing. I drew that up as we were playing Storm King's Thunder with Simon, and I added a few things because it was boring. The Bat Cave, I started that and never finished it. This is a Goblin Cave. I believe we ran through this as part of the Storm King's Thunder. This map I'm still working on. I don't really know what it's going to be. I sort of started drawing stuff and I didn't know where to go with it, so I haven't sort of gone back to it. This is the Grand Council Chamber. Well, it should really say the Grand Spider Council Chamber. This is a map that I saw on the internet. I've kind of copied most of it. This is the Underground Lake. So these are islands. This is the lake area. These are chambers that come off it, here and here. Yet again, another map that I've copied partially from the internet. This is a forge, which I drew up. I don't know if it's for a dwarf, I don't know if it's for humans. I put in a forge area, cooling pool, a waste trapdoor, a coal pit, some racks, and a large anvil for working on. This is a viewing chamber. I did this recently, so it has a sort of a energy vortex. All the walls are supposed to have moving pictures on them, and there's an eye and a gem over here which act as a trap for stopping people from coming in, basically. This is recently drawn. This is the lava cave, and it's got a couple of chambers. There's a hole over here which is a vertical drop shaft, basically. These are my lava pits and a pool of acid which I thought was suitable for that location. And that one's not finished. I haven't got any further than that, and that's a floating arena, basically just a big block of stone that floats with some pillars on it. It's not anything special, but yeah, it popped into my mind and I thought I would draw it before I forgot it. And yeah, that's everything in this current book. I have a couple of these. I have one that I carry with me in my car and one that is beside my bed, and I find this very useful. All you need is basically a pad and pen and or pencil, more useful as a pencil really, and you can draw up whatever you want. You can use them for later. Yeah, I really find this useful. You might too. If you found this video helpful or informative, please share, like and subscribe. Make a comment below if you have any questions about what I do in terms of drawing maps, and maybe you do that yourself. You can share that in the comments. Until next time, keep rolling those 20s.